Well, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Jake Paul is lost, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. This is crazy. Let's talk about this fight. I did watch the fight in full. Was not able to be live for it. It was out and stuff like that. But I'm here making the video now about it and stuff like that. Tommy Fury, he pretty much dominated this fight, even though it was very close overall in my eyes. I would not have been mad if they had called it a draw, but it was either a draw or Tommy Fury won the fight. I don't know what some people are saying that they thought that Jake Paul won this fight. I don't know what fight you're watching. Don't know. I don't know what your eyes are seeing, bro. I really don't know. But Tommy Fury definitely won this fight. Jake did a good job of trying to land that jab in the 8th round to try to make things really interesting and make me. He landed that knockdown in the 8th round. I'm like, this is probably end up going to be a draw. I think Jake Paul might have saved himself from just completely losing the fight. He might have gotten a draw. He might have pulled a draw out of this. But Tommy Fury, he kept landing the punches. He kept countering him the whole time. Tommy Fury was just waiting for Jake Paul to come forward, and Tommy Fury just countered him, kept countering, and that jab was worked very well for Tommy overall, man. It worked really well. So what does this mean for KSI versus Jake Paul, ladies and gentlemen? I think it means that a lot more people think. I mean, it helps. It gives me a little bit more confidence that I think KSI and Jake is going to be a lot closer than even some people who thought Jake for sure is clear levels above KSI. I think they're going to come around and say, okay, KSI, he really might have a chance. After I saw him knock out Face Temper, that convinced me. I'm like, okay, he's clearly levels above a lot of these YouTubers. It's time to fight, professional fighters, whether it's UFC fighters or boxing fighters. He needs to up the levels to that now, which I think is coming down the pipeline, or according to what I've been hearing from Mams Taylor. I'm thinking it's Joe Fournier. I'm thinking that's what's happening. I don't think it's Tyron Woodley, because he said in the Twitter space that both these people can beat Jake and Tommy Fury. Well, you can't say Tyron Woodley can beat Jake Paul because he lost. So I think it's Joe Fournier. I think that's the next fight. That's who KSI is fighting. Joe Fournier has never lost a fight. He's I think, what is he, 9-0 in boxing? I mean, he's around the same record. Tommy, they actually have the same record as of right now. I think Tommy's now 9-0 and stuff like that. I still think the KSI versus Jake fight will still happen. I still think that fight is going to happen at the end of the year. Now, there is a rematch clause with Jake and Tommy Fury. They're supposed to fight again. I don't know how soon when, but they're going to fight again. Now, if Tommy Fury beats Jake again, it's over. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm letting you guys know right now. If Jake Paul does not beat Tommy Fury, the KSI and Jake Paul fight is over. It is done. It is not happening. All this build up for the past 4 years now, it ends. Tommy Fury can literally end the biggest fight, top 5 biggest grossing paid fight ever in boxing history. I think that's gonna happen in my eyes ever, by him beating Jake Paul in a rematch. I honestly believe that. Tommy Fury literally could really put a glitch into the Matrix on how this story is supposed to go. The script is not supposed to go like this. Tommy Fury's throwing a monkey wrench in it right now. And if he does it again, fight's off. I'm letting y'all know right now. For those that were excited about it, it's not gonna happen. Because at that point, KSI will look at Jake Paul and be like, you can't beat this dude who I think I can confidently beat, who everyone, even I thought. I came here and thought Tommy Fury is not even better than Anderson Silva or some of these other UFC fighters that Jake Paul fought. I was just not impressed with what Tommy Fury had been doing against his own opponent. But there is a saying that he's been a professional boxer. He has that muscle memory compared to what Jake is. And I also listened to a couple of aficionados, stuff like that. Even though he was fighting these older fighters have been hit over the years, over and over again. Their chin isn't as strong as a younger person. Tommy Fury's only 23 years old. Very young. Jake Paul was the older person in this fight. He was the older statesman. That was a factor. And I think Tommy Fury able to eat Jake Paul's punches is what kept Jake Paul from able to knock him down even more than what he did. Even though he got the one knockdown, I think he got it because Tommy Fury swung and he got him off balance. and Jake Paul landed a beautiful jab on him, and he got him to the ground. But that youth, I think, played a factor. I think that really truly did play a factor in Jake Paul losing this fight. And that the fact that Tommy Fury's chin is not as beat up as Anderson Silva or Tyron Woodley and stuff like that. I think that did play a factor. But yeah, you guys can let me know your thoughts about this fight down below in the comments. What do you guys think this means for KSI versus Jake? Do you think the fight is still gonna happen? Y'all can let me know. Like I said, Tommy Fury, so I think the rematch is probably gonna happen. It's probably the next fight we get. I don't know if we're gonna get the rematch first or if KSI's next fight's gonna happen first. I don't know. But when the rematch happens, Tommy Fury beats Jake Paul again, we can say goodbye to the Jake versus KSI fight. You heard it here first. I'm letting y'all know this now, so don't be surprised, all right? If the build up and everything, I'm personally gonna be disappointed. I will be. In this instance, even though I don't like Jake Paul, I kind of want Jake Paul to be able to get the rematch so we can get the mega fight. Because so many times we get robbed in boxing and stuff like that of the mega fight happening and stuff like that. That's one of the biggest issues in boxing, is that we don't get the mega fights when they should happen. And if KSI and Jake does not happen because Tommy Fury throws a monkey wrench in it and beats him again, it's like the problems with boxing even come to the social media crowd. It's like, bruh, come on, dog. Come on, bruh. Come on. It's the same thing with Andy Ruiz, who beat Anthony Joshua, where Anthony Joshua was supposed to fight Tyson Fury and stuff like that. Everyone's getting hyped up and stuff like that, and Anthony Joshua just lost. And it's like, bruh. Y'all let me know how you guys feel about it down below in those comments. And yeah, boy is out.
Let me know you ready. Hold that glove, but hold that shit steady. Paper on me like confetti on Freddy. I'm all on your block, taking shots like I'm Messi. Bitch tryna sex me as soon as she text me. Bitch tryna suck me as soon as she met me. I feel like cooking, I pull out the shitty. My dog's always with me like